Hey y'all, welcome back to You Only Get One Chance, right? It's been a while. So, Happy New Year. I thought I would start the new year with a new vlog or a new episode or whatever you want to call it. And recap the year because I really haven't been that active this year on this YouTube channel for a lot of reasons. So, when I started this YouTube channel several years ago, I used it as a emotional comfort. I was able to talk to the camera and be able to express my feelings and what was going on with me and be able to not necessarily have like feedback back, right? So I was able to open up and be myself and not necessarily like filter really any of my emotions. Like I got to just be um in the moment and what I was feeling. Well, this last year has taught me a lot. Um I was hospitalized in 4 different hospitals this last year. One of them for 35 days. And I learned that I was almost like collapsing in on myself and becoming very isolated. It's easy to become isolated where I am. So I live out in the country. There's not a lot out here. And I ended some long term friendships this year just for my own mental sanity. And I really didn't have a lot of a support system other than like my family and a couple of really close friends. So I didn't feel the need necessarily to vlog because I was just so caught up in myself and everything that was going on. I see a therapist once a week, I see a psychiatrist once a week. Like I said, I was hospitalized quite a few times. There's been a lot going on. And honestly, it's scary to like share your life. And like I said a couple years ago, I thought this was going to be easy. I thought getting on here and talking to you guys was going to be just fine and not have to worry about anything and not have to worry about like feedback or anything like that. Um but it's difficult to open up now that I've kind of I guess settled into my disability. But some wins this year. I did finally get approved for disability, so that was a huge, huge win. Um, to finally have somebody validate like that this was really like happening. I was really struggling that much. That I really, can't do the things that I used to do or that I tried to do. So being able to get that validation, especially from the federal government in like the atmosphere we're in right now, um, was really big for me. I waited 2.5 years to get approved for disability. So it was a very long wait. Um, Other wins this year, I have been still working on my crochet, which I absolutely love. I have probably too much yarn, if I'm being completely honest, but it makes me happy. So, hobbies. And then, really, after my last stint in the hospital, I would say I really got some clarity on just how serious my conditions are. When I'm here by myself, like in our trailer, or even when I'm with family, a lot of the time it feels like, oh, well, this is like normal. Like, I feel normal. Like, I feel like my disability isn't affecting me as much. and things like that. But when I was in the hospital, they were monitoring me, right? Like 24/7. And I got to the point where I was having, several episodes a day, and um they really had to watch me. Like I couldn't, like I was literally across from the nurse's station, so like if you opened my door to my room, um like they would have me keep it open so that they could see me at all times. Like that's how much I was being watched. Compared to everybody else, it was a lot. And they were so patient with me and they're so great. But it really made me realize just how much I needed help. So, I am hopefully getting a caregiver in the next couple of weeks. And that was an ego hit. It took me a while to come to terms with the fact that I may need somebody here with me all of the time. Obviously not when I'm sleeping, but all of the time during the day. And yeah, it took me a while to come to terms with that because I'm 33 years old. At least I think I am. I can't remember right now. Maybe 34. Maybe 34. I don't remember. But anyway, I came to the term of like, I really do need the help and I have to be willing to accept the help. Because honestly, you don't want a babysitter. Like at 33 or 34, like you don't want to. I think I'm 34. I'm still stuck on that. Sorry. Um, you just don't want to have somebody like helping you with things, right? Like helping you with stuff around the house, making sure you eat, making sure you take your medication. Like you would think that you could do all of that on your own. And I had done it all on my own for so long that it was a true like emotional barrier that I had to get over to go, yes, I need the help. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'll know whether I've been approved for a caregiver. Um, and we'll go from there. I'm going to try to be better about sharing my experiences because I really feel like it was helping a lot of people, and I just got so lost in my own world this past year and so isolated that I just didn't want to share. But I've given myself a goal this year of sharing more and being more active and helping more people. At least I hope so. Because I really feel like, especially in this environment and this like climate that we're in right now, a lot of people are scared to ask for help. They're scared to go, I really think I might, have a problem that I need to see a doctor for or to go to a hospital for. Like, if I can impact one person's life this whole year, like, to me, that's worth it. And it's worth doing these, like, vlogs or whatever you want to call them. I'm not up to, like, the terms of, of what this is, but I really want to help. And so for those of you that have reached out, um, I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of the support and all of the love that I've had this last year. And I'm hoping that this year I can give some of that back. All right. We'll see you guys later.